Herb FM radio.
Hey, Coach Fleming, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Got you.
Okay. Talk about your quarterback, Larson. I'm going to get him on the show this week. Let's talk about his development as quarterback for you guys.
All right, it's Juwan Lawson.
Lawson. Okay, sorry.
We're good to go on that one. But, his development has been great. He just continues to grow within our system, developing more and more timing with his receiving core. Has the opportunity to, really be, I guess you'd call it a symbiotic relationship with his coach and coordinator that, they think the same way, and it's really kind of cool to watch. I mean, Juwan's starting to do things on the field that you expect from a fifth-year guy, but, he's only been with us for 2, and he's starting to really master the subtle pieces of our offense, and really looking forward to seeing him continue to grow throughout the season.
And you guys are playing on Friday night. What do you like about playing on Friday nights? I know it's one day, everybody likes to play on Saturdays, but Fridays is a good night for everybody to spotlight your program.
We'll play whenever, wherever. We'll play in a parking lot. It really doesn't matter to us. But obviously, my preferences have always been noon games on Saturday. But we got a 7:00 tee-up time up at Harvard, and we'll be there ready to play.
Well, good luck this week.
Thank you.
Hi, Coach Bavers. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Talk about Clemson's defense. How great is that defense for Clemson?
Wow. Where do you want to start? I mean, they've got 4 first-round draft picks. I mean, 99 is built like a tree. Pharaoh, he came to media day, and he just blocked out the sun. I mean, I could have walked around him on the beach all day long and never got a tan. I mean, between him, Austin, and Christian Wilkins, and Dexter, I mean, they're fabulous players, and that's not even counting the guys they got behind them. So you've got that group, which is probably the best D-line in college football. The linebackers are outstanding. They got covered corners. They've got a safety, number 19. I'm forgetting his name, but I think he scored 2 touchdowns on us in 2 games. Well, he's averaging a touchdown a game every time we play him. Well, I don't know where you start attacking those guys at. I think they're really, really good, and it's going to be a really, really hard challenge for us to go down there to Death Valley.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Video, please proceed.
Good morning, Coach Johnson. How you doing?
Good.
Tonight I'm on my show. We're talking to a DB and Gregory from Bowling Green. He's from Baltimore. What do you see from him in film, and how good is that player?
Well, I think like all the teams, they have some guys that are talented and good players. Almost every team in college football does. They've gotten off to a slow start as well, but it's been most of the teams have rushed the ball against them more than thrown it against them. So it'd be really hard for me to evaluate him, in that aspect.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any crossover tape for Bowling Green to get ready for a team that you never played before?
Well, we've got all their tapes. It's the regular film exchange like you'd have with anybody, so we have all their games, yeah.
Okay. Well, good luck this weekend.
Okay.
Radio, please proceed.
Good morning, Coach Petrino. How you doing?
Christopher, how's it going today?
Doing great. Talk about Francois. What do you see differently from him? Because the last time you played him was 2016, and then he had the injury last year. Do you see anything differently when his development right now?
Oh, I see a really good player. He's got such a quick release and good arm and can make all the throws. And, we have all the respect in the world for him. He's got good receivers and good speed to throw to. And he's really a tough young man. So we've got to do a good job of putting pressure on him. We've got to do a good job of playing tight coverage and mixing things up, and not allowing him just to know exactly what the coverage is every play. And that's a great challenge for us.
And the last time you played them was 2 years ago in Louisville, and it was like a 73-17 win. Do you feel like some of the players on the Florida State squad is going to be a little bit up for it, because there's some of them still there from that game?
Oh yeah, I don't know. We just play 1 year at a time and one game at a time. I think what we're concentrating on right now is trying to get better and get our offense in sync and get our defense growing up and getting and maturing. So just really focusing on ourselves.
Well, have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Please proceed.
Good afternoon, Coach Clausen. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing great. Talk about your run offense last week. You rushed a lot of yards against Notre Dame, and Notre Dame has a great defense. Do you think that was going to be something that you guys are going to use throughout the season with your run defense, offense?
Well, we want to be balanced on offense, and we certainly were being defended in a way against Notre Dame that we were struggling to throw the ball, but they were defending us in a way that we had some opportunities to run it, and we're good up front. We have good running backs, and we've been very productive running the ball all year. And what we got to do is we got to start throwing it better. That earlier in the season, game one, we threw it well against Tulane and didn't run it well. And now 4 games into it, I think we're running it better than we throw it. So we want to be balanced. And, again, we struggled to throw it a little bit against Notre Dame. We ended up running it more, and hopefully we can keep that production while throwing it a little bit better this week.
And you're taking on a Rice team. How do you prepare for a team that you have never played? I know you went from an ACC schedule to a independent game and now back to a Conference USA game. So how do you prepare for a team like that?
Well, it's like any week. You watch the film. It's a new staff.
Mm-hmm.
The head coach, Coach Bloomgren, came from Stanford, and they do some very creative things on offense involving tight ends, fullbacks, wings, motions. It's very well thought out. They're very multiple on defense and extremely well coached on special teams. So every week is a new challenge. Certainly the style of offense that we're facing with a lot of their insert plays and, the formations and the way they create surfaces to run certain plays, they're very good at it. And so, again, all the communication on our defense and being on the same page and fitting things correctly is going to be extremely important for us this week.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
Coach Clausen, this is Kevin.
Sports Radio, please proceed.
Good morning, Coach Taggart. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing great. Just talked about the run defense last week. A couple weeks ago against Syracuse, they rushed for 200 yards, and last week against Northern Illinois, you shut them down to like close to 60 yards. So what's been the difference last week?
Well, our guys did a great job of playing gap defense and did a great job of tackling. When we had a chance to tackle, I thought Coach Barnett had a great game plan and challenged our guys to stop the run, knowing they were going to do that. And our guy was up for the challenge, had a great week of practice. But I think from a fundamental and technique standpoint, we were a lot better, especially when it come to tackling.
And talk about Terry, the wide receiver, the freshman. What do you like about his development? It seems like he's getting those big catches when Francois needs one.
Well, he is a special talent. He's a big receiver that can stretch the field. He can, and he's strong, so he can break tackles as well. But I know he's becoming a guy that DeAndre's loving to throw the ball to, and rightfully so, because every time he caught the ball, he's making something happen with it. So really excited about him and his development, and knowing that he's only going to get better as the season continues to go.
Well, good luck this weekend.
Coach Taggart, this is Kevin.
Hello, this is Rich.
Hey, Rich, it's Chris. How you doing? I'm ready to go.
Hey, Chris. Very good. Here's Quincy.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Quincy, how you doing? Thanks for coming on to talk to you this afternoon. Just talk about being the American Conference player, the defensive player of the week. What does that mean for you?
It's a good accomplishment. It's a good feeling. I mean, it was last week, though. We got a big game coming up this week that I got to focus on. I got to make sure I'm locked in for.
Yeah. You guys were taking on Boston College and a former coach that was at Temple before you even showed up. So what's the feeling like around, you guys playing a team like Steve Bogazio?
It's something that we know, but we got to prepare for this game just as we would just as we did the last 2 games. The biggest thing is just going 1-0 this week, just like the last 4 weeks.
Right. Well, you're from Maryland, so you're from Randallstown, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So how did Temple get on your radar?
I got recruited by the old staff.
Okay.
It wasn't too far. I like the culture here. I like Philadelphia. It reminds me of Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
I just fell in love with it when I stepped on campus. I just.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. So what are you majoring up there in Temple? I know you're not there playing football and not going to school. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a communication studies major.
Okay. So you want to be a broadcaster just like myself?
Yes.
That's cool. So just talk about your season. You guys beat Tulsa last week, at home. What's it like playing there at the Lincoln Financial Field?
I think it's a good experience. Not everybody that goes to college gets to play in the NFL stadium. So I think that's something cool that we got, the cool advantage that we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's a cool. You guys, you and I think Pitt is the only 2 college teams that play in a NFL type stadium. That's pretty cool. Well, Quincy, thank you so much. I know you guys are getting ready for this game. What do you guys have to do against Boston College? I know Boston College is the ACC. You got that Brown kid, the quarterback, and you also have A.J. Dillon, who is a very good running back as well, a sophomore. He was a rookie of the year last year in the ACC. What do you guys have to do to contain them?
It's definitely a good team. We just got to focus on starting fast, playing physical, and just executing our assignments.
Okay. Have you ever been up to the Boston area?
No, I haven't.
So you're looking forward for your first trip there?
This would be my first trip up there.
That's cool. Well, Quincy, thank you so much. I know you have to go to class, but I appreciate it, and I hope that you guys do well this weekend, and I hope to talk to you more down the road.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks, Quincy.
All
right, bud. Bye.
Chris?
Yeah, we're all set.
Very good. You got it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
All right.